Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Guys, today in this video, we are dwelling into the world of pin mills. Guys, pin mill are versatile and efficient piece of equipment which are widely used for fine grindings. Okay? Guys, pin mill are majorly used in industries like food, pharmaceutical and even in chemical industries. Okay guys, in this video guys, we will be exploring its construction, working, principle, types, advantages, disadvantages of pin mill. Okay, so you will know exactly when and how to use it in your process. Okay, so now guys, let's get started firstly with the construction of pin mill. Guys, talking about the construction of pin mill, here you can see that there is an open pin mill which is displayed on the screen in front of you. Guys, the pin mill is open here and all the parts are clearly visible from here. Guys, the construction for better understanding is divided into 5 components, which is the grinding chamber, first component, then the rotor, then the stator, then feed inlet and discharge outlet. Okay guys, now guys, firstly to start with the first, which is grinding chamber. Okay guys, so here the grinding chamber is the main chamber where the milling takes place, where the particles are ground into fine powder. Guys, it is known as the heart of pin mill. Okay guys, this grinding chamber comprises of the second and third component, which is rotor and stator. Means guys, whole and soul together, the rotor and stator combines together to form the grinding chamber. Clear? Means the rotor and the stator are a part of the grinding chamber. Grinding chamber is the central area where all the material gets milled. Here guys, in the grinding chamber, the rotor and stator are in front of each other. To understand it clearly, here in the picture displayed, it is numbered with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From which the first is the grinding chamber, second is the rotor, which is the rotating impeller which spins, okay, and in front of it is the stator, which is the stationary disc. Guys, here the rotor and the stator are similar to each other, means they both are embedded with multiple rows and the interlocking pins, small round pins which you can see in the picture, right? Only the key difference is rotor is moving and the stator is stationary, which is described by the words itself, right? The rotor and stator gets close to each other when the system is closed and the stationary part remains stationary and the rotor rotates within the grooves which is there in the grinding chamber, right? So guys, this is a simple construction of the grinding chamber. Here you can also see in the video that how the rotor rotates, right? Clear to you? And if not clear, you will clearly understand it in the working section. So stay tuned for the working section. Now talking about the fourth component in the construction section is the feed inlet, where all the particles which are larger size particles which are to be grind are placed in the feeding inlet, which is the entry point of our raw material which is to be grind. And after grinding in the grinding chamber with the help of rotor and stator, the particle gets sized into smaller sizes, means the particle are now grind, are led to come out by the help of fifth component, which is the discharge outlet, where the particles after grinding are exited. Okay guys, clear to you? So guys, this was a simple construction of pin mill. Now guys, moving on towards the next part, which is the working of pin mill. Okay guys, so here when talking about the working of pin mill, I will firstly describe the working of pin mill in brief, then tell you about each and component of pin mill in brief also. Okay guys, so now talking about the working part, the process starts with the raw material feeding into the grinding chamber with the help of feeding hopper. Clear? Here you can see the red particles which are led to feed into the grinding chamber with the help of feed hopper, right? And you can also see here that how the pin mill looks when it is in a closed condition, which is also displayed on the screen, right? Here I have only shown this open part of pin mill for your better understanding. Okay guys, now guys, moving ahead, the particles which are to be grind have reached the grinding chamber. Here in the grinding chamber, the rotor spins at very high speed. Okay, often it is thousands revolution per minute, and as the material enters, it gets caught between the rotating pin of the rotor and the stationary pins of the stator. Okay, and this you can also see in the video, which is displayed on the top left corner, where the material is entered into the grinding chamber and it gets stuck between the rotor and the stator and gets milled into smaller sizes, right? Now guys, the particle reduction occurs through a combination of impact and shear forces as the material is stuck between the pins between the rotor and the stator. And guys, this centrifugal force pushes the material outward towards the periphery of the chamber, right? Where the finer particle takes exit from the perforated screen, which is placed on the periphery of the pin mill, periphery of the grinding chamber in the pin mill, which is also displayed here in the left side, that on the periphery there is a perforated ring which is of a particular size, means it is the size of the particle which we want in the outlet. So here basically what happens, that in grinding chamber the particles continuously get grind, and with the help of centrifugal force the particles are thrown out on the periphery of the grinding chamber, where there is a perforated ring of a particular mesh size which obstructs the larger particle and let out only the finer particles of a particular size which we want into the outlet stream, which we want in the outlet. Okay guys, here the sole purpose of perforated screen is to let the larger particle inside for further grinding, and only allowing the finer particle of size which we want in the outlet to let pass through it and gets out collected in the outlet section. Okay, clear guys? So this was just a simple working of pin mill. If there arises any question in your mind, do let me know in the comments section. Okay guys, clear? Now guys, moving on to the next part of the video, which is the types of pin mill. Talking in brief about the types of pin mill, they are basically classified into two types, which is the vertical pin mill and the horizontal pin mill. Okay guys, talking about vertical pin mill, in this configuration the rotor and the stator are vertically aligned, and which allows only the gravitational force to assist the material flow, making it ideal for large scale operations. Okay guys, and the second type, which was horizontal pin mill. So in horizontal pin mill, the rotor and stator are horizontally aligned, which offers more control over the material flow and providing consistent particle size distribution for smaller batches. Clear? The only key difference is that in vertical pin mill, the rotor and stator assembly are vertically aligned, and in horizontal pin mill, the rotor and stator assembly are horizontally aligned. The vertical pin mill is majorly used in large scale operation, while the horizontal pin mill is used in smaller scale batches. Clear? Now guys, talking about the next part, which is the application of pin mill. Guys, pin mill are used across various industries due to their efficiency in grinding and pulverizing. In the food industry, they are commonly used to produce fine powder, for spices, sugar, and even for grains. Okay, talking about the pharmaceutical industry, guys, the pharmaceutical industry relies on pin mill for grinding active ingredients into fine consistent particles, ensuring better dissolution and bioavailability. Okay, and talking about the last application for this video is chemical industry. They are used for processing pigments, resin, polymers to achieve desired size for specific applications. Okay guys, so the pin mill have major usage in these three type of industries, which were food, pharmaceutical and chemical. Okay guys, so these were some of the applications of pin mill. Now talking about the advantages and disadvantages, let's look at some of the advantages of pin mill first, where one of the primary benefit is its high efficiency in achieving the fine particle sizes. Often it ranges from 10 to 200 microns. Then guys, its design ensures uniform size reduction, making it ideal for processing requiring consistency. Now guys, talking about the third advantage, which is the equipment is versatile and can handle both dry and slightly moisture material. Okay, and the last advantage is of easy maintenance. Guys, talking about maintenance point of view, maintenance is straightforward as the mill have very few moving parts, and it is also easy to clean, which is essential in industries like food and pharmaceutical, and due to which it is having a easy maintenance. So guys, these were the 4 advantages of pin mill, which were fine grinding, uniform size distribution, versatility, and easy maintenance. However, the pin mill does have its limitation. Since the pins are subjected to high speed impacts, they can wear out quickly, especially when grinding abrasive material. So guys, this increases the maintenance cost for a period of time, which means it requires frequent maintenance. Then guys, the pin mill are not ideal for handling very tough or fibrous materials, as they can clog the grinding chamber or damage the pins. And guys, additionally, the high speed operation can generate significant heat, which makes it unsuitable for heat sensitive material without proper cooling system. Okay, so guys, these were the three main disadvantages of pin mill, which were high wear and tear, not ideal for tough material, and heat generations. Okay guys, so guys, this was a brief video of pin mill where we discussed about the construction, working, then advantages, disadvantages, applications, type of pin mill. So guys, that's all for this video. Hope you like this video. Thank you for watching. And guys, for more video related to chemical engineering, process engineering, chemical safety, industrial safety, you can subscribe to this channel. And guys, as always, feel free to leave any questions or comment down below. Thanks for watching and see you in next video.